Welcome back to the second part of this fanfiction reading, a fairy tale fanfiction reading, and it is a fairy tale Christmas Mira-cle. So we're here at the fourth chapter, Arrival, because we're just gonna continue with this. I will try to get through this, but there is a lot more chapters than I was really hoping for. Hopefully I can get through more than just 3 chapters, even though it does take a bit to read some of them. Actually, this one's really short. I don't know. Whatever. We'll get into it. All right. Let's just go. All right. Again, like I said, this is terrible, but I don't know. Whatever. Let's just go. We'll figure it out from there, alright? Jesus Christ. No one's POV. The rest of the car ride was docile. Once they got there, everyone put on their coats and walked out. The only two who didn't have their coats on were Gray and Natsu. They parked the cars in a clearing where there was a path which followed for 3 minutes. Then they came to the 3 cabins. Okay, 4 of the guys get 1 cabin, 4 of the girls get a cabin, and then 1 of the girls and 2 of the boys will be in a cabin with me, Mira announced. I'll bunk with you, Mira, Loxus said. We will too, Jalal and Urza say at the same time. Okay, boys get the cabin on the left, girls on the right, and then the 4 of us will be will be in the middle cabin. You can get your stuff now as I unlock the cabins, she finished and everyone goes except for Loxus, who took the keys from Mira and said, go get your stuff. I will unlock the cabins and give the keys to... give the girls' key to Lucy, the boys to Romeo, and keep our key, Mira interrupted. Okay, now go. Okay. She skipped off. Magical time skip, brought to you by Natsu's book of tips and tricks to get into Lucy's house. That's appropriate. Lucy and the other girls walked into their cabin. It had 2 bunks in the corner of the room, 2 dressers and 2 wardrobes, a fireplace in the middle, and a carpet on the couch that fits 4 people on it in front of it. A small kitchen in the corner on the right when you come in, and a laundry area on the left. It has a warm and cozy feeling, Lucy thought as she enters the cold cabin. Why is it cold? Lucy put the firewood in the fireplace and lights it with her skirt magic. Okay, I guess you're supposed to use fire. Mira brought Lox's bags in with hers while he put the Christmas tree in a stand in the middle of the camp. Mira invited everyone to her cabin, which all cabins look the same, to eat dinner at 8:45. Another magical time skip. It was 8 in the morning. 8 in the morning. So it's the next day. I mean, you could have just said next day instead of, time skip, whatever. It was 8 in the morning, and Mira gets up and makes pancakes with the ingredients she brought. She then gave some to Lucy and Gray to make pancakes in the morning for their cabin. By 9, she was finishing making pancakes when she hears someone getting up. Good morning, Loxus, she says cheerfully. She cheerfully says, wow. Morning, Mira, that smells so good, Lisa replied. Thanks, Mira said, and he gets orange juice for him and Mira and sat at the island counter in the kitchen. Mira says 2 pancakes in front of him, taking out the syrup and some fruit. They then started to eat when Jalal and Urza woke up. After they eat, they get ready and walk outside to wait for the rest. And once everyone was there, Mira told them, we're going to decorate. Everybody said yes and then went to the second car to get the decorations out. We started at the girls' cabin. On the outside, Gray and Loxus put twinkling snowflake lights around the roof and a wreath of holly on the door. Ooh boy, I don't even understand. Alright, let's just move along. Why though? Okay. Christmas tree! Mira's POV, unsurprising. I was putting mistletoe on the ceiling, but couldn't reach. Just as I was about to get a chair, a pair of arms wrapped around my waist and lifted me up. Once I put the mistletoe up, they put me down. I turned around to see that it was Loxus. He looked up to see the mistletoe. I was blushing, and he leaned in and kissed me sweetly. He looked up to see Natsu and Lucy looking out the window, Lucy's head on his shoulder, hand in hand. After I saw Natsu and Lucy I looked around to see the girls looking at Lucy and the guys looking at Loxus. Wow, alright. As we were looking at Natsu and Lucy. Okay, everyone. Now the boys' cabin, I announced, snapping everyone out of their trance. Lucy and Natsu turned around, still hand in hand. I pointed at their hands, and they let go, blushing, and scratched the back of their heads at the same time, slightly turning away from each other. We walked out and decorated the boys' cabin. They had snowman lights outside on the roof and a normal tree reef. When I went inside, I saw 2 pillows and blankets on the couch, and I assumed that is where Happy and Pantalily slept. I didn't put mistletoe up because the boys would be oblivious and probably knock it down when they fight each other. So instead, we just put up strings of paper snowmen that Romeo and Wendy made in the car, and stockings. Outside, I saw Romeo and Wendy building a snowman in front of the girls' cabin. I smiled and went back to the boxes of decorations and pulled icicle lights for our cabin. We did ours like the girls' cabin, but instead it's supposed to be wreath, I assume, was made out of pom-poms and a star at the top. When I put the mistletoe up, I used a chair instead, and Loxus said, "Aw, it was fun picking you up." I got down and poked his nose and replied, "Not this time," giving him my signature smile and put the chair back. We let Carla stay in our cabin because last night Juvia was snoring and it kept her up all night. Oh no. This time Romeo and Wendy walked in and stood right under the mistletoe. Carla was flying up to take it down, but Mira grabbed her hand and pulled her down. Everybody was trying to look normal, but stole glances at them. Finally, when they stopped talking, they noticed the mistletoe. Romeo's POV. After Wendy and I came in from building snowmen, we're talking about how cheerful and fun these 2 weeks were going to be. Then we looked up and saw the mistletoe. I saw her blush. Wait, she's so cute when she blushes. Wait, no, Romeo, she is your friend. Your very, very cute friend who is now a year younger than you, who was kind and sweet and amazing. Wait, we were leaning, and finally she pecked me on the lips. I swore I heard a snap, and I looked around to see Mira was hiding something behind her back. Oh, she took a picture. Mira? When he complained. Couldn't help myself, so I smiled and laughed a little. We all went out to the tree to see a solar panel connected to a string of lights on the ground. Gray uses ice maker magic to create a ladder and a platform to put the lights on around the tree. This is going to be a really pretty tree soon, Wendy said happily. We started to put the ornaments on, and I saw Natsu pick Lucy up by the waist so that she could put a red and pink ornament up. Get it? Because Lucy's favorite color is pink, and I really don't know what Natsu's favorite color is, so I assume red. God damn it. And then it happened. I saw Mira take her camera out and take a picture whispering, "My OTP." I saw Gray and Juvia on the platform making ice and water ornaments. Gajul had Levy on his shoulders so that she can put up all of the book and quill ornaments. Jalal and Urza were in their cabin making hot chocolate for everyone. Mira and Lox were putting, it's tinsel, not tensile, on the tree. I was all of a sudden hit by a snowball. I saw Wendy had a pile of snowballs and was now making a fort. Carl was making more snowballs for her. I looked over to see Happy was making snowballs for me. "Make a fort, Romeo," he said, panicked. He started to build a fort for us. Or I started to build a fort for us. "No flying, okay," Carly called. "I agree, Tomcat." God damn it. She replied when I noticed the snowball go over the fort wall and hit Happy in the head. He jumped to the side while I looked over the wall to see Carl and Wendy doubling over laughing at Happy. Happy shook the snow off his head and threw a snowball at Carl, hitting her square in the back. She turned to us and yelled, "Attack!" Good God. Wendy used her wind magic to speed the snowballs up and launch multiple at the same time. I used my blue flames as catapults. That's not how that works. To launch the snowballs. I then felt the snowball hit my back to see Wendy being a tree and run along the trail into the woods. I followed her on the trail. I ran and saw her catching her breath. I tackled her with a hug. "Eee!" she squeals. And then we turned to see a small frozen lake. She runs onto the lake as I followed her. She slid gracefully on the surface. I started to slip and slide on the lake and fall on her. Wendy's POV. He chased on He chased me onto the lake and fell onto me. The ice was so cold and he was so warm, so I snuggled into his chest. I could see that he was surprised, and he got up and picked me up with him, and we walked back. I was snuggled against him because I was cold, and when we got back, all of them were staring at us. I quickly backed away from him while Carla came over to me and started to scold me. She was telling me that I was too young to be doing things like that, while the guys were telling Romeo, good job, and this is what you do next. That's dumb. Fucking stupid. After Carla was done, the girls started to question me. I felt a snowstorm was coming. And I said, alert, snowstorm is coming, guys. I run inside with Natsu, Lucy, and Romeo behind me. Ah, no. Stuck with fire. Wendy's POV. As we went inside, I noticed that I was in the girls' cabin with Lucy, Natsu, and Romeo. Through the window, I saw Gray, Juvia, Levy, Gajo, and Pantherly were in the boys' cabin. And then, of course, Urza, Jalal, Mira, Loxus, Carla, and Happy were in Mira's cabin. Lucy asked me, do you want to help me make lunch, Wendy? I nodded my head and followed her into the kitchen while the boys sat down on the couch. You can get the cards out of the bottom drawer on the dresser, I called as I entered the kitchen with Lucy. So, Lucy asked. So what? I asked her back. So what happened with you and Romeo? She clarified. I started to turn red and explain what happened. I included that what I was thinking. She squealed as I finished. Natsu came running in. What happened? Are you okay? He asked, concerned. No, we're fine, she told him. When Natsu left, Lucy and I began to make potato soup. Weren't they gonna make it says lunch. Okay, whatever. I thought it said sandwiches. I think that was something else. I don't even know. Maybe I'm just thinking about that because I'm hungry. Oh! How about... Oh, wow, that was terrible. How about fuck you, email? Alright. Jalal's POV. After Wendy warned us about the storm, we went into our cabins. I was with Mira, Loxus, Urza, Carla, and Happy. We already knew this. The girls went to make lunch, so we were sitting in the living room doing nothing. Wow! How stereotypical. Just kidding. Okay. Okay, we were sitting in the living room doing nothing. Finally, Happy asked Loxus, so, why'd you kiss Mira earlier? Loxus slightly looked away then answered, well, we gotta wait for the next thing. Admit, for crying out loud. Fucking YOLO. Alright, Loxus POV. So, why'd you kiss Mira? Happy asked. I thought about it. Can I trust them? I decided to take a chance. YOLO! I might... Fuck. Promise to never say that ever again. Unless I have to, but... Fuck. I might have liked her since I was 14. We heard her gasp from behind us. We turned around to see it was Urza. I panicked and told her, please don't tell Mira. I want to tell her myself. She was about to answer when Mira came in and said, the salmon, rice, and broccoli is ready. Stop making me hungry. Like, even though I feel like, even though I haven't had anything like that before, I'm just like, Okay, we all got up and Urza nodded her head at me. Levy's POV. We went inside and I saw Pantherly shivering. What's wrong? I asked him. When he said it's a storm, doesn't that mean there will be thunder? He blurted out. No, Pantherly, snowstorms don't have thunder or lightning. I replied, giving him a hug. Thanks, Levy. I walk into the kitchen with Juvia. We're going to make lunch, I tell them. I walked in the kitchen. Juvia's happy that Love Rival isn't here, Juvia exclaimed. God damn it. Then I remember that Lucy's phone gave off Wi-Fi and that I can text her. Sure. What are you doing? You can't text anyone out here. Remember about what Lucy's phone can do? Oh yeah, it's fucking magic bullshit. Oh, okay. Fucking magic bullshit. What do you... Okay, I asked... Oh yeah, Ju remembers. Thanks, Levy. You're welcome, Juvia. I replied. So stupid. Alright. Some conversations here. Hey! Oh, Luce, you and Natsu might kiss again. What? How? There's mistletoe in there, right? Yeah, and oh, crap. Fuck off. What? Okay, Gaj's POV. As Shrimp put it to make lunch with Juvia, Ice Freak and me talk. Not that is not. No, that is not a typo. We actually just talked. What? It's fucking stupid. So, why does Flame Breath already want to fight? I mean, it's such a baka. Oh God, it's fucking, don't fucking say that. Jesus Christ. Because he just is. So, how do you feel, about Juvia? You tell me first. Okay, I was in a Juvia before. She's nice and honestly cares about you. Just think about that. Fine, but how do you feel about Lovey? So, you like her. Where do you get that from? You have her a nickname. Oh, for fuck's sake. What is this story? So awful. Sorry. You gave her a nickname, you pick her up when she needs help, and lastly, you decided to be her partner for the S-Class trials. First of all, I want to beat you guys up in the S-Class trials. And second, whispers, I might like Shrimp. Don't worry, I won't tell anyone. I mean, we might fight, but Natsu, you, and I are all friends in the end. Thanks, man. It's fucking stupid. And let's do the last chapter for today, Mira's Hero Mistletoe. Lucy's POV. I was texting Levy when she mentioned mistletoe, and as I was texting, we were all walking into the main room. Natsu was walking next to me, and Romeo and Wendy were walking behind us. Wendy all of a sudden said, "We will be playing cards in the kitchen." And I thought, why would she say that? She glanced up and grabbed the cards in Romeo's hand. I looked up to see the mistletoe above me, and Natsu beside me. Oh, crap. I texted Levy, then Natsu leaned down and kissed me. For the second time, I might add. I felt like it lasted forever, and I wished it did. We walked over to the couch, and I sat there in comfortable silence. Wendy's POV. After I went into the kitchen, I got out my phone and recorded Natsu and Lucy kissing. "Why are you recording that?" Romeo asked me curiously. "If Mira is ever close to killing me, I can use this to distract her while I run away," I answer him. We went over to the table, and I noticed that we were still holding hands. I was letting go when he pulled me towards him. We were so close that our noses were touching. Then I smelled Lucy and Natsu coming. "Lucy and Natsu are coming," I whispered to him. "Let's go with me," and quickly deals the cards. Lucy and Natsu sat down. "Do you want to play with us? We're just starting our second game," I asked them. "Oh, sure." "Is that what you're doing?" "Sure," they reply. Oh, God. Okay. Carl's POV. Nice. Fucking come on. After we ate, we went out to the main room. Me and Happy were out in the front. I was listening to Happy talk about blue fish when Mira slightly sang, "Carla, you and Happy have to kiss because you two are under the mistletoe." My usual blush turned into a red, but nobody but me could tell I was blushing. "Why do you have to follow a silly tradition like that?" I ask her. "You need to do it because it's one of the many combined traditions that make Christmas special," she informs me. I hate that she has a point, I thought. "All right, one kiss." Happy leaned towards me and kisses me on the cheek. "Why didn't you take the chance to kiss me on the lips?" I questioned. Mira was about to complain about the kiss when Loxus asked her, "Do we have any games that we can play?" "Sure we have." I started to ignore her and noticed that she was walking towards the mistletoe with Loxus. So I grabbed Happy's hand and pulled him to the side when they were about to walk under the mistletoe. Mira walked away to get something. I wish that would have happened, because then I would have gotten back at her. I hope she will feel the pain one day. Oh, that's dark, Carla, real dark. Then we sat on the couch waiting for Mira to take her things out. Ay. Okay. So that'll be the end for this video, because, again, I can't take any more of this. Yeah, so we're still going to be switching back and forth between these for a little bit. Yeah, until this one is done, especially, probably even further, we'll be just switching back and forth, just because I want to make it, switch it up a little bit, keep it different, even though you might want to see certain parts of a fan fiction earlier, it's still just like, make it a little bit, I don't know, whatever. So that's the end. Yeah, we're done. Come on.